We are social creatures. It is built into our DNA to crave validation. We seek approval. We want to belong. We want the tribe to say, "You are one of us." But there is a path that rejects all of this. A path that is colder, harder, and infinitely more dangerous. The path of the Ronin. In feudal Japan, a samurai served a lord. He had a place in society, he had a salary, he had respect. But if his lord died, or if he was cast out, he became a Ronin, a wave man. He was a masterless warrior, drifting like a wave on the ocean. He had no home, no safety net, no status. He walked alone, answerable only to his own code and his own blade. In a modern world that constantly tells you to fit in, to follow the crowd, to be liked, and to seek permission, the most dangerous thing you can become is someone who needs no one. Look around you. Most people are slaves without ever realizing it. They don't wear chains, but they are bound by invisible threads. They are slaves to their boss's opinion, slaves to the number of likes on a screen, slaves to their family's expectations of who they should be. They shape their entire lives, their careers, their personalities, just to avoid being criticized, to avoid walking alone. But the Ronin mindset asks you a terrifying question. Who would you be if no one was watching? If you stripped away the job title, the social status, the praise, and the validation, what is left underneath? Is there a solid core? Or is there just a mirror reflecting what everyone else wants to see? Imagine the life of the Ronin. He walks into a village. Everyone there knows their place. They bow to the same masters. They follow the same rules. They are safe, but they are confined. And then he walks through. He bows to no one. He walks with a quiet confidence that unnerves them. He is not bound by their fears. But this level of freedom comes at a heavy price. The price is solitude. It is the cold nights alone under the stars, while others sleep in warm beds. It is the lack of applause when you succeed. It is the silence when you fail. Most people cannot handle this silence. They fill it with noise, with parties, with distractions. They are terrified of being alone with their own thoughts. But the Ronin knows a secret. Solitude is not loneliness. Solitude is a forge. It is in the fire of being alone that you burn away the impurities of people-pleasing. Miyamoto Musashi, the greatest Ronin of all, wrote in his final days, "Do not seek pleasure for its own sake. Do not rely on a partial feeling." He learned that true strength is self-reliance. It is the ability to wake up and train when no one is watching and no one cares. It is holding yourself to a standard of excellence that is higher than anyone else expects of you. When you stop needing the world to tell you who you are, you become unbreakable. You become immune to insults because you know your own truth. You become immune to rejection because you were not seeking their acceptance in the first place. You become immune to manipulation because you don't need anything they have to offer. These are the rules of a man who has built a fortress within himself. He does not need the world to be nice to him. He does not need the circumstances to be perfect. He carries his home, his honor, and his validation inside his own chest. Walking alone does not mean you never love or never have friends. It means you are not dependent on them for your survival. It means you are complete on your own. It means you have cut the invisible strings. So, dare to step away from the crowd. Dare to be misunderstood. Dare to be the wave man. Walk your own path. Master your own fate. Be your own master. Because at the end of the day, we all leave this world the same way we entered it. alone.